In an age of constant surveillance, our cameras are capturing more than just everyday life. From shape-shifting neighbors to reptilian humanoids, angel sightings, and animals flying in the air, brace yourself for a journey into the unknown as we explore the most chilling footage ever captured.
Whoa! Holy crap!
Two friends were traveling along a deserted road at night when they saw a ghostly creature appear right in front of them. They initially chalked it off as a prank, but the creature was in an oddly creepy position. Its hands and legs were bent, and its head was tilted backwards. And then things took a turn for the worse when it slowly started moving towards the friends. The friends left the area safely, but the memory of their eerie encounter stayed with them long after. Caged beast.
Assalamualaikum.
A normal trip to the barn turned into a bizarre experience for one man. He encountered a black furry beast that had supposedly hid itself there, looking right at the man. Believing it was a spirit of some sort, the man tried to communicate, hoping it would ease things.
Assalamualaikum.
The creature pointed at him with its long, sharp claws, almost as if it were trying to communicate back. The video cuts off here, but it's enough to prove in our world there lie creatures you don't ever want to encounter.
Ini apa, guys?
Last drive.
Whoa! Holy crap!
One night, a man was driving on a dark, lonely road. His car's hidden camera captured a scary sight on video. In the middle of the road stood a creepy woman. She wore white clothes and had long hair covering her body. She didn't move at all like a statue. The driver got out to move her aside, but when he touched her, she turned into a piece of cloth in his hand. Scared, he fell to the ground. It's a good thing he decided to back off, or else it very well might have been his last drive.
Whoa! Holy crap!
Creepy watcher. A peaceful forest retreat became an unexpected Bigfoot sighting. At night, a man living in his forest cottage noticed someone staring at him from the window. As he got closer, he was shocked to see a dark, hairy creature that looked almost like a human. He realized it was a Sasquatch. When the creature realized it had been caught, it simply took heed and ducked down. And within moments, the Sasquatch was gone, leaving behind nothing but this video to prove it exists. Crawling phantom. A team of curious investigators decided to explore an old, empty building one night, hoping to learn more about the place's history. As they walked through the dark halls, they saw a creepy white figure peeking from behind a wall. When they shined their flashlights, the strange figure moved oddly, crawling on all fours towards them. Suddenly, the figure let out a loud, eerie howl, and clearly warning them to stay away. Startled and scared, the team took heed and quickly left the building. And that's why you don't explore every abandoned building you come across. Rake's Midnight Climb. A homeowner's security system revealed a chilling late-night visitor. Home surveillance caught a skinny humanoid figure with dark eyes trying to climb a wall to enter the house. When it looked around and saw the camera, it quickly went back down. When the owner watched the video, he recognized the creature as a rake. He wondered if it was just observing the house or had different scary plans. Either way, it was a creepy sight. No one would want to see that at their home. Bat-human hybrid.
Okay, that's weird.
A hiker's adventure took an unexpected turn on his way back. He saw a creepy humanoid figure sitting on top of a rock. Curious, he zoomed in with his camera. From the back, it looked like a mix of a bat and a human, with wings and bat-like ears. It seemed to be pulling something from its mouth. He wondered what he had seen, but didn't stick around to find out more. Some things in nature, he thought, are better left alone.
Okay, that's weird.
Trail beast. Some wildlife investigators set up a trail camera in the forest. They wanted to see which animals were living there. But what they caught was never expected. At first, it looked like a lion was walking towards the camera. But as it got closer, it wasn't a lion at all. It was a beast unlike any animal known on Earth. Its face was horrible, with sharp, big teeth. Suddenly, the beast seemed to have let out a loud howl right at the camera, showing its monstrous teeth, as if snarling right in our faces. Weirdly, the creature hasn't been seen since then. Unexpected visitor. One night, a man was petting his cat in his room. Suddenly, the cat turned stiff, as if it had sensed something suspicious. Just at the back, a figure appeared, startling the cat, which ran off from the view. Knowing the cat's reaction wasn't usual, the man turned to look. But before he could get a good look, the alien-like figure had vanished. The man still tried to investigate, but there was nothing there. Well, if aliens are as brave as they look, we're already deep into an invasion. Bridge Screamer. During a night walk, a man heard screaming coming from under a bridge. Curious but scared, he slowly walked closer to check it out. As he looked to his right, he saw a scary gray humanoid creature. It was the one making the awful screaming noise. The man realized he was face to face with a rake, a scary monster from creepy stories. The man quickly left the area. His peaceful night walk turned into a frightening encounter he'll never forget. But it's on him. Who in their right mind would check a place where such screams are coming from? Witch's Midnight Flight. A man's peaceful night turned into a nightmare within seconds. Just as the clock struck 3, the man heard creepy sounds outside his home. But when he went to check, no one was there. Suddenly, a figure appeared flying over the van. Scared, he closed the curtains. Though initially scared, curiosity made him peek again. He saw a witch with a dark face and glowing eyes staring at him. A moment's pause and she flew towards him. Just then, the video ended abruptly, leaving us to wonder what happened next. Spooky camera catch. A team of ghost hunters set up a trail camera in an old empty place in hopes of catching something creepy on film, and they got a surprise. A black figure that almost looked like a witch came out of an old well. It looked around and then climbed up to the roof. Then another similar witch appeared from behind a tree. But the weirdest, a sapling started bending down as if against strong wind. But the air was still, and strangely, not a single leaf on the other trees was moving. Perhaps the witches were showing their magic. The ghost hunters had a real mystery on their hands. Mystery in the woods. Wildlife researchers shared an exciting video on social media caught by their trail camera. In the footage, a tall, thin creature walked by on all fours. It had very long arms and legs, but its head was tiny compared to its body. The creature looked right at the camera before disappearing into the woods and hasn't been seen since. The researchers suspect it could be a skinwalker or some other cryptid. Now they're going back to the woods to look for more clues. Stadium horror. In an abandoned stadium in Brazil, a brave ghost hunter went out to explore, not knowing he was about to meet something unimaginable. He saw a strange creature sitting on the ground. It had a weirdly shaped body, a big head with glowing eyes, and pointed ears. When the creature noticed the man, it got angry, as if its peace had been disturbed. It stood up, made a loud noise, and started running towards him. The man ran off, but uploaded the video, where viewers claimed it was Sigbin, a monster from old stories. Flying horse. During a thunderstorm in Mecca, Saudi Arabia, a family saw a black horse flying in the sky without wings. It looked like an invisible angel was carrying the horse through the air. The family moved their camera around trying to get a better look. But after a short time, the flying horse disappeared into the stormy sky. The amazed family believes angels might have visited their sacred city. While we can't explain this puzzling event, it reminds us that sometimes the most magical moments happen when we least expect them. Next time there's a thunderstorm, keep your eyes on the sky. You never know what wonders you might see. Creepy midnight stroll.
Came out, I remember it created a bit of a stir in the cryptozoology community. The owner claimed that this thing was some type of bipedal bird-like creature.
On August 27, 2017, in Youngstown, Ohio, a woman's security camera captured a weird creature. It was a large bird-like creature with a white head and long, thin legs. The creature was huge, about 3 to 5 meters tall. It moved quickly across her yard near her car, covering 15 feet in just 2 seconds. Then, it vanished into the shadows. The woman thought it might be a Birdman creature. She had seen this thing many times, with piles of bird droppings left behind. It was a mystery that kept coming back to haunt her home. Shape-shifting neighbor. A black cat was walking near a tree, just like a normal cat would. But then a weird thing happened. As the cat went behind the tree, it suddenly changed into a man wearing a tracksuit. He quickly walked out of sight. At first, people thought it was just a trick of the camera angle. But then, another camera in front of the man's house caught the same thing. The black cat appeared, turned into the man, and went inside the house. Now, people in town believe they have a real shapeshifter living among them. Can you imagine having a shape-shifting cat in your town? Reptilian shapeshifter.
Oh, whoa. What is that?
Remember the man who could turn into a cat? Well, the story just got even weirder. Town residents caught the shapeshifter changing again. This time he wasn't turning into a cat, he was becoming a reptile-like creature. The locals were so shocked that they grabbed him and tied him up with ropes. But some also believe this could be a jinn, a demonic entity that is said to live in deep, dark crevices. It too can shapeshift into different beings. Perhaps the man was a jinn all along, a thought that's too unsettling for us.
Oh, whoa. What is that?
Cryptid town. When a team of researchers once found a strange creature that walks on all fours, they set up trail cameras in different spots around that area again, hoping to uncover more. Soon, a gray human-like figure came out from behind a tree. It moved just like the creature they captured before, but looked a bit different. The researchers now think this area might be home to many cryptids, as the way they are moving there freely. They decided to leave the mystery unsolved, leaving these creatures alone. Gray Man.
What's up, dude?
A man walking past a forest spotted a weird man just near the road. His body was all gray, but he was wearing pants and was standing completely still. The man stopped and tried to talk to him, asking him questions.
Buddy! How you doing?
But instead of answering, the gray man just made weird noises. The real fright started when suddenly it started climbing up towards the man in a creepy way. Frightened, the man quickly retreated. He left behind a mystery that he still can't explain to this day. Pale humanoid.
Let's get out of here because I think I know what we just saw. Did you see that?
Two amateur Bigfoot hunters decided to go on a late-night adventure. They had heard about Sasquatch sightings on a nearby road and wanted to see for themselves.
Let's get out of here because I think I know what we just saw. Did you see that?
As they went down the dark road, a weird smell filled the air. They turned onto a bumpy path and suddenly encountered a strange figure. It wasn't the hairy Sasquatch they expected, but a pale human-like figure. The creature moved quickly and disappeared into the shadows. Their nighttime trip turned out to be more mysterious than they ever imagined.
Go! Let's go!
Ghostly Park. Late one night, security guards at a forested park saw something that gave them the chills. It was a pale figure that was covered in a white cloth, as if masking itself. Only its face was peeking out from the fabric. It slowly went into the darkness and disappeared. The guards realized they were looking at a pokong, a trapped soul from old stories. These spirits are said to haunt places, unable to move on. The guards were scared but had to keep watch over the park. They wonder if they'll see the pokong again, or if they'll find peace and leave the park for good. Wall climber. At a hospital in India, a patient looking out his window spotted a woman in a white dress with long, open hair. But she wasn't walking on the ground. She was climbing up the wall. The patient quickly captured this creepy sight. When he shared it online, people thought it was a spirit, saying the hospital must be haunted. They couldn't believe a person could climb walls like that. But the hospital had a different story. They said the woman wasn't a ghost at all. Instead, they claimed she was sleepwalking. It's hard to imagine someone climbing walls while asleep, though. Church's creepy visitor. What if your peaceful church visit turned into a scary encounter? A family went to visit an old church, but before they could go inside, they saw a weird sight on top of the building. It was a tall figure that looked like a human with wings. At first, they thought it was just a statue. Then suddenly, it moved its wings. After a few seconds, it jumped to a lower part of the roof, bent down, and vanished. One of them recognized it was a Mothman, who is said to show up before bad things happen. Worried that something strange might occur, the family quickly left the area. Super strong student. Have you ever seen a woman lift a car with one hand? That's exactly what a college security camera caught on video. A student was using body spray when the spray bottle slipped and rolled under a parked car. What happened next was shocking. She lifted the car with just one hand. It was like watching a superhero movie in real life. Since the spray was out of reach, she stood and pushed the car aside. Either she's got some secret powers or she's from another world, because this looks too good to be true. Speedy savior. On June 18, 2017, a security camera captured a little girl crossing the road when suddenly a car was coming at speed. It was about to run into her. Just as the moment of impact came, a blurry figure and nothing. A man had quickly picked up the girl and saved her. It all happened in just 1 second. The man didn't even look back. He just ran away. The incredible speed and timing of the rescue left the girl and car drivers wondering if they had witnessed a real-life superhero or even an angel disguised as a man. Bizarre creature. In a rural area of Thailand, villagers saw a bizarre half-elephant, half-man creature. It suddenly came out from behind a wall, cowering along as if scared to be out in the open. The creature looked like the Hindu god Ganesha, who has a human body and an elephant head. It was a shocking sight for the villagers, who had never seen anything like it before. An investigation started, but the strange being was never found again. It left the villagers wondering what they had seen and if it would ever come back. Spooky park. At 4 a.m., a group of friends decided to have some fun at a local park. Little did they know their outing would turn into a chilling experience. As they pushed one of their friends on a swing, they filmed the moment for fun. But their camera caught a creepy figure in the background, looking just like a spirit from ghost stories. It stared at the group for a moment, unnoticed by the friends. Then, it silently crept toward a nearby tree and vanished. It was only when they watched the video later that they realized what had been lurking behind them. Skeleton surprise. As one explorer was walking through a forest, he encountered a creepy creature near a cottage. It looked like a skeleton that had come to life. It was moving weirdly as if it was still adjusting to its existence. Scared but curious, the explorer threw a small stick near it. This got the attention of the creature, which turned around. And then after a brief moment, it jumped onto the roof and went to the back of the cottage. The explorer ran to get a better look, but by then, the creature had disappeared. Beach monster.
Oh, hell no. That's crazy.
A woman was walking on the beach when she captured a scary creature. To her right was what looked like a dark, hairy sea monster. She took a picture and shared it online. People were scared and excited about the strange creature. But there was a funny twist to the story. After letting imaginations run wild for a while, she revealed the truth. The monster turned out to be the woman's own dog, Lolita. The 4-year-old pup was just bent down in a funny way that made her look like a scary beast.
Oh, hell no. That's crazy.
Alien on island.
Yo, I think we're seeing some aliens.
A tourist in Brazil had a close encounter he'll never forget. On a quiet island, he saw a tall humanoid standing on the foothills. The figure was just standing there, looking around, as if scanning the area to gather intel. The tourist wondered if extraterrestrials had really landed there. He looked around, but no one else was there, just him and the alien-like figure. It was a strange and scary moment, leaving him with a bizarre story.
Yo, I think we're seeing some aliens.
Shapeshifter and elevator. Shapeshifters live among us. They could be anyone, your friend, your neighbor, or even someone in your family. You think it all sounds insane, but one day a woman was standing still in a closed elevator when suddenly her thick hair turned thin like a man's. Her face started to change too. Her eyes, nose, and mouth shifted shape. In just a few seconds, she turned into a man. This bizarre transformation caught on camera left everyone scratching their heads. Underground secret. Outside the Westgate Hotel in Las Vegas, visitors witnessed a strange sight. Part of the ground was moving like a lid. As it shifted a bit, they went closer and spotted some sort of a giant creature just below the surface. Witnesses claimed there might be a secret tunnel, but weren't sure what creature was passing by. Authorities denied the existence of any secret tunnel and quickly wrapped up the incident. That can't be a coincidence. Snowy Mountain Mystery.
Whoa, it's moving so weird, Tessa.
In China's snowy forest, a local man had an encounter he will never forget, as he spotted two mysterious figures in the falling snow clearly. They had human-like bodies with long tails and stretched out limbs, running away without noticing the man. He thought this might be a reptilian humanoids who seemed to be looking for shelter from the harsh weather. Shaken by this strange sight, the man hurried home, leaving the Snowy Mountain mystery behind.
Whoa, it's moving so weird, Tessa.
Ghostly customer. Late one night, at a small food stall, the owner got a spooky surprise when a customer like no others showed up. While he was busy cooking, the scary-looking woman stood still and silent, as if waiting to be seen. Her eyes were rolled up and her mouth was stretched in a weird way. The owner tried to stay calm as he made her food. He wondered if she was a shapeshifter, or if someone was playing a trick on him. After he gave her the order, she left without a word and was never seen again. Nighttime ghoul. A security camera in Costa Rica caught a weird creature with bent legs running around on all fours. It moved like a crab scurrying across the ground. Several dogs were barking at it, but the creature quickly disappeared from view. People who saw the video had different ideas about what it could be. Some thought it might be a cryptid like Lamona, while others suggested it was a ghoul, a scary creature that stalks people at night. Whatever it was, this crab-walking mystery left everyone puzzled. Glowing eyes. One quiet evening, a homeowner noticed their dog acting strangely. Its stance alert, the dog was staring intently into the darkness, completely focused on something unseen. Curious, the owner followed the dog's gaze. In the shadows, he spotted two small glowing eyes. The eyes were only about a foot off the ground. Not wanting to risk a close encounter, he decided to stay back, believing it could be a raccoon, or maybe a more mysterious creature. Sometimes it's wiser to observe from a distance and let the mysteries of nature remain just that, mysterious. Mysterious creatures. In Dallas, Texas, a home security camera caught a weird scene one night. In the grainy video, two small black creatures appeared in someone's driveway. They weren't pets or wild animals that usually visit yards. These odd beings moved around like they were guarding the area. They even seemed to chat with each other. After a while, the creatures went behind a car and vanished. Viewers of the video had mixed opinions. Some believed the creatures were bush babies, while others compared them to small Wookiees from Star Wars. Creepy visitor. A doorbell camera captured a chilling night visitor at one home. The footage showed a strange creature crawling up the door, right near the camera lens. It had long, thin arms, but a human-like body resembling a tiny monster. Perhaps it was some sort of a supernatural hybrid. The homeowner was shocked to see the creature seemingly try to enter. Luckily, nothing happened that night, and the bizarre visitor was never seen again. But the creepy footage left the owner wondering what had almost gotten in. Hovering spirit. Two boys were having fun playing near a forest and suddenly noticed a woman in a white robe with open hair was floating above a tree. The boys stared in disbelief as the strange figure hovered there. But things got even scarier when the woman noticed them. But thankfully, she didn't do anything to hurt them. The floating woman's ghostly appearance and impossible movement in the air suggests it might have been a spirit. However, the possibility of human levitation can't be completely ruled out. Whatever the truth, this eerie encounter near the forest edge is sure to stay with the boys for a long time. Floating figure. A man was driving down a quiet road when he encountered a creepy sight. There was a person hanging in the air. The figure was all in black and its legs were clearly visible. As he slowed down, he noticed it was eerily similar to the Dementors from Harry Potter's stories. Even if it was a costume-donning man, how can he float? After he drove under it, he felt depressed for days. He wondered if the floating figure had done something to him. It's a spooky mystery that still puzzles him. Cloud Angel. From the top of a tall building, a guy was filming clouds when he saw something incredible. A human-like figure emerged from a cloud, standing still in the sky as if frozen in place. Its hair and body were clearly visible, but its facial features were hard to make out. It looked almost like an angel peeking at the world below. The man kept filming, amazed by what he was seeing. This extraordinary sight could have been a rare cloud formation. However, the eerie human shape and its seemingly challenging position in the sky hint at something more mysterious. Rooftop guest. You never know what's lurking outside, right on your very roof. One homeowner's camera caught a dark human-like figure creeping up behind them. It looked like it might have come from the nearby forest to perch on their rooftop for some reason. The homeowner initially didn't notice it, and good thing too. If the duo had run into each other, things would have taken a turn for the worse. But I bet rewatching this video made them rethink everything. Lizard Man mystery. A fisherman went out hoping to catch some fish. Instead, he found the lifeless body of a creature that looked almost like a baby alien. The creature had a body similar to a human's, but its face and overall appearance were very unusual. The fisherman wondered if he had stumbled upon a small lizard man. There were even rumors about this being some sort of extraterrestrial that had failed to survive on our planet. Whatever it was, it seemed to have met a sad end.
Open discussion.
An old Arabian cave was rumored to be the source of odd noises coming at night. So, it caught the attention of paranormal researchers. As they went inside, their flashlights revealed a scary sight. Behind a wall, a large hairy creature with an eerie face was watching them. It had a bright red eye on its forehead and long pointed fingers. The researchers quietly recited holy verses, hoping to stay safe from the strange beast. But its appearance made them realize they weren't prepared to handle such a creature. For all they know, it could be a powerful jinn. So they left, keeping the cave's secrets, which are waiting to be discovered.